church? Better believe me. There's something about the word. My superintendent, my pastor, my grandfather-in-law. I love you more than you ever know. Superintendent Kitchen, I thank you for driving the miles. Putting the gas in your car to come and love me. My good friend, my brother, I love you. And I wait for God to give you your mandate. It's in the atmosphere. Adrian, shout John. I knew if anybody could pull it off, it was shouting John. A district missionary. Can I just take my time? A district missionary. When I didn't have it, there was a woman, a spirit of Esther, who stood in the gap for a preacher. My Aunt Linda. I love her so much. When she almost died, I got it covered. I'm saving the best for last. That woman, I helped. I bathed her. I combed her hair. I was only 10. God had assignments for me all my life. But I've been in some trouble. I made some wrong choices. I knew it was God still. Because there was a woman 43 years ago gave birth to me. But before she gave birth to me, she ran into a spirit of depression. She took over 300 and something pills. And I was in her belly. My God. Oh, Jesus. I was in this woman's belly. She didn't know she had a man-child in her. But my great-grandmother told her, you got a man-child in you, you're going to have a preacher. But this same preacher was in and out of nightclubs, singing for the devil, running women, doing all these things. So I learned something. Mama, will you stand up? This is my mother. That's my mother. Honor my mother. Honor my mother. My mother. Her today. As you look up here, I want you to fast your eyes on your son, who the enemy thought he had killed. Hey. And I want you to see how God has anointed me. Some folks say, hey, would you no, sir, I'm confident. Nothing you say, not a devil in hell, a man on this earth, nor an angel in heaven can stop God's process when he got his hands on you. I serve notice on this house. Every bit of your flesh belongs to the process of God. And God said the process he has over your life is effective enough to pour into somebody else's life. And so on and so on. So to my mother, I thank you. I even thank Satan because he had an opportunity. But this God, this Jesus, he had favor on me. He covered your womb just for 9 long months that she might push me out and give me a name. I began to ask God some questions, and this question was this. After he revealed to me what he had me to do, the first thing I asked him was this: what is my name? He said, your name means a gift, and that you love to do my will. So I said to God, I said, listen, because you revealed this to me, this is how I must live my life. I must continue to give gifts to people and to love it because it's your will. I'm saying to everyone tonight, I'm trying to teach you something. Your name possesses all who you are. If you possess and perform your name, no one can ever deny your right of who you are. Are you listening to me? Your favor is in your name. So I thank God for my gift. My gift is to prophesy. My gift is to look into your life and give you fresh manna. But when you evade from it, God will send the viper. His warning does not come without destruction. I thank God for Bishop Johnson coming all the way from Mount Paso. My first lady and my children, they're everything to me. They're everything to me. There's a lot of things the wife won't tell me because I'll hurt you. I'm not that same. I'm trying to help you. Don't get the singing preacher fooled. He called me Peter. Whenever there's a problem and he know he needs someone to handle it, who will you call? I will cut you. I will mess you up. I'm trying to tell you something. In other words, all I'm trying to say is don't mess with my family. I will preach, I will sing, but the moment you mess with my family, it's on. Huh? That's everybody. That's everybody. That's real. So I really appreciate you all coming. The ministry God has assigned me for is nothing but devils. I know them very well. I slept with them, I ate with them, I played with them, I sang with them. So when I see them and I smell them and I taste them, God charges me to go after them. Huh? That's my ministry. And I like to do my ministry. I love him. I love him. God blessed us this morning in Valley Grove. My mothers are all gone. I'm going to say this and I'm going to stop. I asked my mother, I said, Mother Flournoy, I said, why do you think I come to Valley Grove? She said, you know I was wondering that. You know she told me. She said, you know I was wondering that, Pastor. Why you come all the way up here? Mother Flournoy. She said, you come up here for all these old women, and ain't nobody up in here but these old women. Why you always come up here? I said, Mother, I said, let me expose to you the assignment that God gave you. I said, Mother Grace was looking for a preacher, and my Aunt Linda got the word to me. And the moment I heard that, the Lord said to me, he said, go. Now, when he said go, I didn't just show up. I had the right, connections to show up. I'm not a renegade like that. So I showed up. And God showed me these 5 old women. And he said to me, he said, I'm getting ready to pull them home. And he said, they've seen a lot of tradition and religion, but they've never really met me. And I said, God, so what do you want me to do? He said, go and do you. I said, you really want me to go? You think they can handle me, Lord? But it came down, could I really handle them? Look, Pastor, I know you're a man, and I'm a man, but the Lord assigned me. Come here, Pastor. Come here, hold it. I'm not going to break it. Listen to me. The Lord assigned me, my first assignment was to care for this man. My first assignment was to care for this man. That's 210 pounds, Pastor. So that was my first assignment. And as God began to prepare me to come to this place, he put me on the backside of the mountain, First Lady. And I was isolated. How many know that God will isolate his prophets? He isolated me. And he told me to prepare myself for a mission and assignment. And that assignment is to make sure those mothers meet God the way he really looks. And so that's a question. I said, God, how do you look? He said, many have asked me that question. He said, but I'm going to reveal it to you. He said, turn on your TV and act like you see everyone in America in one shot. He said, that's my face. He said, and if you have abused even one of them, he said, you lied to me and told me that you love me and you didn't love my people. So I said to those mothers, I will come. I know the wife ain't gonna come, but I'm coming. Amen. So I thank God for my first little celebration anniversary. And I can look at all you all faces and say, I remember where you all came. I thank you for your love. Pastor Smith, you're second to none, preacher. My deacon, I can see you in the corner. I see you. Y'all step up, step up. This is the deacon of the church. Amen. Amen. Come in the light. Come on in the light. I want them to know if they mess with me, they got to come through you. Amen. That's a big one. You ready to get laid on you, boy. That's why I've been staying with my chest out and my back out. Deacon, you got him? Yeah, I got him. The preacher's going low and deacon going high. Y'all gonna be knocked out. Don't mess with me. How y'all like them blessed spiritual sounds? Amen. Give it up for him. Amen. So I thank God.